Hello, my name is Colin Anderson. Today I'll be presenting the first of my three-part docu-series talking about the fentanyl crisis in Harris County. According to Texas Workforce Commission statistics, fentanyl is a synthetic opioid that is up to 50 times stronger than heroin and 100 times stronger than morphine. Fentanyl-related deaths have been increasing in Texas by more than 500%. 1 in 4 Texans has experienced an opioid overdose or knows someone who has. In a 2021 study, the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention shows about 66% of opioid-related deaths in Texas involved synthetic opioids such as fentanyl. In this installment, I interviewed Dr. Katrina Gary-Forte. She is a professor at Houston Community College. She is also the owner of a substance abuse treatment facility and the founder of the Willard Foundation, as well as the Coalition to End Fentanyl Poisoning and Opioid Overdose. Previously, she has been interviewed by numerous news agencies due to her expertise in her field.
I'm Dr. Katrina Gary-Forte. Currently, I'm a full-time professor at Houston Community College, also the owner of a treatment facility traded in. The Willard Foundation was founded in 2018 after doing a need-based assessment in the community and realizing that there was a lack of resources, education, and preventative tools in the community for mental health. One of the initiatives founded under the Willard Foundation in partnership with the Forever 15 Project was the Coalition to End Fentanyl Poisoning and Opioid Overdose. This crisis in particular has been around for a while, but it's resurged because it's tainting other drugs. It's not just fentanyl alone. You can find fentanyl in marijuana you buy off the street, cocaine, Xanax. Any drug you purchase in the illicit market is probably tainted with fentanyl. I absolutely can. This kit actually happens to be from the Texas Overdose Naloxone Initiative. It is naloxone, which is used to reverse an overdose from any opioid, but particularly fentanyl, since it is potent. It was originally approved to be a medication that alleviated the constipation that's historically associated with opioids, but it also reverses an overdose. And the one that, the Willard Foundation does distribute to the general population at no cost to them is the nasal spray. This contains 2 milligrams of naloxone, more commonly known by the brand name Narcan. And you take it out, you would spray it in someone's nose if they are overdosing. 2 minutes later, if they do not start breathing or they start breathing and they are vomiting, restricted pupils, stop breathing again, which are historically signs of overdose, you would then administer another kit spray in their nostril. The hopes is you spray the first one and you call 911. Because typically 2 are not enough to reverse an overdose. A kit comes with 2. One of the initiatives of the Willard Foundation is to administer kits of naloxone to the general population for free. If you're at a party and you see someone that's unresponsive, they're vomiting, a lot of people wouldn't see the constricted pupils, but you would see them non-responsive on the floor, vomiting and things like that. It's best to assume that it's fentanyl because you can use naloxone if you have it and it won't harm someone. If someone doesn't have any opioids in their system or they're not overdosing off of an opioid, the naloxone won't harm an individual. It can only help. And so it's best to assume if someone is overdosing, to assume that they may have gotten fentanyl or any other opioid in their system and call 911 and administer the naloxone. Better safe than sorry. That's a great question. Fentanyl doesn't discriminate. It doesn't matter any demographic, economic status, anything. It doesn't discriminate because 70% plus of the illicit drug market is tainted with fentanyl. So unlike anything in the past, it doesn't discriminate, and it doesn't matter about your social economic status in this particular case.